Hello, beautiful Leo. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into it right away and see what's coming your way. Okay, I see here a pathway is opening for some of you. This is an urgent message, what you need to know right now. And it seems like there's an immediate pathway opening and somebody is like stuck in this pathway. And there's an Ankh in the beginning. Ankh actually the symbol of fertility and creativity. So I feel like somebody might be stuck in between roads and they might be calling for your help, your creative input, and maybe even just get up and just follow them and help them. And we're going to see if this is going to be something good for you now. I'm going to look inside, but they're reaching out. And this kind of looks like a key as well. This can be someone who's losing their key all the time too, maybe asking for help. And if you're fed up with it, this is maybe a time that you need to just draw a boundary here to this person. But this can also be like someone genuinely in need. And I feel like here in your heart space, you're gonna have clarity. This is not a doubtful moment. For some of you, yes, this can be someone that you have helped time and time again. But I feel like for some of you, this can be some new occasion that's calling you, and there might be some blessing waiting for you at the end of the day. So this is something that you need to quickly get in touch with your intuitive guidance and make a decision, okay? Act on it or just, draw a boundary. I see there's another pathway opening here. We have a surprised lion right there, and that's your energy. I feel here, this is coming in a moment, okay? There's a self-sacrifice, your beneficial sacrifice moment here, I feel. That's why for some of you, this is a choice between yourself and the other person. That's why I feel like you're surprised, you're streaming like a fast blessing, and then this person may be coming up with a problem that is calling you over, leave the blessing behind and come help me. That's why I feel like you need to make a choice here. And that's going to be something life-changing. By the way, if you're new here, this is Divine Light. And if you haven't already, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. Go ahead, hit subscribe. And also, I'm going to leave my email in the description box below and in the corner right up there. So you can reach out to me for private reading inquiries. I see here somebody's, but look at this. Okay, I was going to say frog. And then I made the frog sound like brook, breck or vrek. So seems like there's a frog right here and there's another man right there under it, and the man is going to the past, the frog is looking into the future and planning to jump here. So that's why I feel if you choose to go outside your comfort zone to help this person that is stuck in the crossroads, you might be going backwards in time. You might be really stepping backwards when it comes to progress, and the frog is calling you to jump even further. And this means maybe you can, when you have that leap, when you have that progress, you can go ahead and help the person. And so if you tend to just give up on your dreams for others, this time your dreams are calling you. You need just to move forward. And the person who is actually moving towards the past can be, there is someone always out there to help this person in need. If you're feeling like this is your obligation, it seems like there's another person out there who can help them, okay? Another thing I feel here, we have letter B. It kind of looks like a number 8. And the leap forward is a material opportunity presenting itself to you. I see a letter A, a woman with a long hair. And on the bottom right there, maybe there's a big round bowl, which can be another resource that is going to require managing, okay? And if you're dealing with other people's small problems and losing your energy over that, you're not going to be able to manage this big thing. And I feel here, this can even be like in a work environment. If you keep dealing with fixing other people's small mistakes, you're not going to be able to move forward to focus on the big things, okay? So this urgent message is maybe this time around, it's time to start changing your approach to the situations. Okay, if you're thinking that individually, maybe you feel like you need to attend to everybody else's problem, maybe you need to just have like a big scale, maybe bigger project or thinking on a bigger scale to take care of the problems, and that will also help these people at the same time. Okay, so this can even be about lecturing, recording a video about what you know. If this is like, if you're an advisor, if you're a teacher, just something general that can reach to a lot of people. It can be considering that kind of a solution too. I see there's a crowd gathering around you when you consider that. There's also a judge right here with like a, what was that? I was gonna say mortar, but it's not it. That they use that little hammer, which is not the cold hammer, but it seems like there's a judge also appearing here. For some of you, this judge can be that inner critic, maybe not liking the way you're doing things. And it's on the bottom here. So I feel like this can be something preventing you to progress. So instead of maybe dwelling on what's going on there with that inner critic, you need to take if there is something valid criticism, you can take the information, because I see there's a question mark actually forming here. Question mark is, instead of just taking the criticism, maybe inner critic, outer critic, in a way that is stopping you on your tracks, asking a question, how can I improve this situation? And I feel like necessary people energies are going to actually arrive. I even see someone with like a shepherd's cane appearing here. This can be like an earth sign. I want to say maybe a Capricorn. I know Capricorn is not really the shepherd, but I felt this like energy for a second. This can be someone disciplined, organized, someone goal-oriented, really passionate about what they want to do. And this is not really fire passion. I feel like this person might be like really obsessed to achieve success. And they're showing up here, and maybe they are becoming the shepherd to gather the crowd together as well and show you the way to how to manage the crowd too. Okay, I see there are 3 people smiling here. This can be your celebration of the success at the end of the day, when you really get together with the right people, right mentors, or people who are actually experienced about what's in your hand and help you to resolve the situation. And also I feel, I told you there's like a long hair woman here. There's a round bowl right here, can be like something that requires management. This person might need your help, but when you have the right proper information to manage this thing, you're going to be maybe much more helpful to this person. I see there's a second pathway opening here. So if you feel like you're missing something out because the path is cutting out, even if you try to help this person, you might not officially do that. But here, there's a lady, she has an offering. You can see her long hat. Kind of reminds me of a little bit of Nefertiti right there. There's something comes with an offering, meaning the energy that you put out is going to come back to you. Maybe this help that if you're doing it freely, this one, the second option that is going to coming is going to have a payment. It's going to have an energy exchange within it. Okay. So if this is something that is feels like a burden, and if you don't choose the burden, there's something feels like an opportunity present itself. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see a chunk of money already, which is again, I see a woman here kind of wearing like a big fur, massive A on her chest. We have an elephant's trunk here. This can be someone who's wealthy, by the way. We have a tears of joy, some good news coming in, and your desires coming in 3 stages. I feel like this can be 3 steps, 3 timeline was maybe 3 weeks, 3 months. It can be something like that as well. And the women in your heart can be maybe what you want to become. Doesn't matter you're male or female. Women represents creativity, giving birth to new ideas. Male energy, masculine energy is about taking action, which she has 2 authority figures above her head. So I feel like here, when the inspiration comes in, the right inspiration, right idea of action, which is the feminine energy, you have the power to do that. But before you're getting in touch with the elephant's trunk, can represent a wealth opportunity. A can mean the first name or the last name of a person maybe you're helping here, or it can be like the ABCs, like starting from the beginning, going back to the basics in order to achieve success. Okay, let's dive into your tarot now. If you made it so far, please do comment down below and let me know which part of these readings you enjoy the most, and how you're doing so far. and your reading resonates, let me know. These are general, by the way. If you would like a private, please do send me an email. Let's get in touch. Let's see what Tarot is going to say. Okay, Six of Swords. I told you that Six of Cups, Six of Swords, Princess of Pentacles, and King of Cups, and Princess of Swords. So we have a lot of good characters, strong characters showing up here. The thing is, Six of Swords is from choppy waters to the calmer shores. I told you, the cup, I saw that too. You're not going towards the chaos or the person who's keep calling for help, crying for a wolf all the time. You have been that journey. You have helped them before. Maybe it didn't pay out for you. That's why now this time you are choosing peace instead of maybe becoming a part of this person's drama. It seems like we have Six of Cups here. You might feel nostalgia. You might feel a little bit guilty because you're not helping this person. However, I feel like the more you feel that this person is a victim, the more you're actually keeping yourself in the past, which I told you. We have also a man in the original tarot. I don't remember having a man in the Six of Cups. This is a man I saw in the cup as well, going back towards the past and fixing things. So if you feel like, okay, I'm leaving them hanging right there, if you're feeling a little guilt, this tells me that everybody has their solution. Okay, somebody is going to show up and help them. Six of Swords from choppy waters. I told you that complicated situations, complex things, drama to sunshine. You're choosing to go towards the peace this time. And that's going to be really important to make the right and beneficial decisions for your own self. Six of Cups can be someone showing up and helping that other person. I feel like this can be, well, okay, this is exactly what it is. We have a Knight of Wands, maybe someone with more energy, more time, more like morally, or they have a better morale than you are, and they have much more energy to deal with this person's drama. So it's okay to move forward, because it seems like when you do, Princess of Pentacles is the energy of earth, creation, material satisfaction. The first steps, like she has the pentacle, she's looking at it. This is your energy. You're looking at the pentacle, a good new idea, and you're wondering, what can I do to grow this? And you're planning it out very carefully. I feel like when you have space in your mind and you're not really wondering about those who cannot ward themselves. I'm not talking about children. I'm talking about adults being immature. When you clear your mind off of that, you're going to start coming up with amazing inspirations. And if you can, like the King of Cups here, if you can nurture those ideas very well, it seems like there's going to be also these are going to keep continue coming. The Swords energy is actually clarity. You're having the clarity of mind, understanding how to execute them. It's about nurturing your desires first, which is actually the Pentacles supporting your King of Wands energy. I told you that you have here the feminine giving you the idea as the Page of Pentacles here. And as the King of Wands, you have the power to pursue that. And you're going to be able to, with the tools that are available to you, you're going to be able to go after that, okay? King of Cups comes with the Emperor, so it doesn't mean that you're being gentle, doesn't mean that you're being weak. Emperor is an authority figure. I feel like this is actually having an open mind is going to help you be more disciplined, more structured. And even if you're feeling, okay, I'm running after a dream may never come true, the King of Cups energy can feel sometimes. I feel like the Emperor is eliminating that thought, because you're going to have the evidence that the things are working out, and that's going to give you more clarity, more structure, more planning, and power of execution. Princess of Swords comes with the Temperance energy here. This is actually being heavily depending on the logic, doing what's right. And Temperance suggesting that do what's right for sure, but do it with balance, okay? You need to incorporate creative ideas and maybe even get back to the here, because I told you that person may be showing up again. This doesn't mean severing the ties with this person completely, but when the time comes, if you're dealing with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, especially Sagittarius, maybe you can make a deal in the future for them to help you. Okay. Or this is also, if there's something that you're entering into a new deal, soul contract or a legal contract, or maybe regular program, you're changing your regular program. This is telling me that you can be sharp, clear, pursuant your desires, but the Temperance is you need to balance it out. You cannot really dedicate the whole energy towards it because it can cause a burnout. We have a lot of fire here. Fire, Leo, this is your energy. You're going towards your authentic self. Fire with Aries, King of Wands. Temperance is even fire, but it's coming with some water. Is telling you that you have time. If you're feeling forced to do things quickly, you still have time. Sacred purpose, eternal flame, ancestral legacy. So this might be some of you finding your life purpose. If you're not aligned with it, you're perfectly aligning with that. Ancestral legacy can be growing a family business, or maybe finding something your family line used to do. Creative person here, the female character can be like a grandma with her amazing cookie recipes, and I can tell you it's the hardest thing. I've been trying all the cookie recipes online, trying to find that perfect chocolate chip cookie, and it's really hard to achieve that chewiness and stuff. So it can be something like that is going to actually turn into a massive business. So consider that. Another one we have here, angelic assistant, divine guidance, and loving support. It's available to you, so ask for it and you shall receive. Number 6 is unconditional love. This is the unconditional love and acceptance of divine is surrounding you. And because of the free will, though, you need to ask and allow it to come. We have summoning power, instinct, intellect, and control. The wolves right here, they're not howling, you're managing them very well. This is your inner guidance and instinct. It's a little different than the intuitive guidance. Instinct is what you have seen before, maybe your ancestors have seen before, and they know what to avoid, the type of person, the type of situations. So that's also a power that is going to give you intellectual advantage that you need to utilize it. You're the only one getting this card for this reading set, guys. And we have a beautiful circle here, a moon, sun, desert, stars, all of them at once. It's representative of the tree of life, the cycle of life. And be attuned to the rhythm and cycles of your life and notice the shifts and changes. Peace comes from the sacred union of nature and spirit. Okay, so yeah, it's also speaking to you from what I'm understanding. And if you can listen to it, it is going to guide you towards the victory even faster. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to leave more readings on screen. And if you haven't already, give this one a thumbs up. Go ahead, hit subscribe. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.